Hello, everyone. Susan from Psychics Explain. I have a short video for you today. I came across this. It's a wonderful example of why people say that they have gotten the spot on exact reading. And then when you look at the video or you listen to the reading, it is not what you think it is. So I'm not going to reveal who this woman is. It's not important. But I will show you that the day after she had a reading from this psychic named Mark Anthony, she said she wrote a testimonial for the organization, for the website. So a day after she's had the reading with this psychic, this is what she writes. Last night's reading with Mark Anthony was right on the mark. He provides hope and reassurance. My son is still there in some form. Mark offered details which I was genuinely surprised about. How could he have known my son's nickname for his girlfriend was Giuseppe? Thank you. Last night was really amazing. I feel a little silly, however. I was truly in shock hearing the name Giuseppe again and then having Mark pick me. So within 24 hours of her reading, this is what the very motivated woman, mother who is in grief for her son, this is what she remembers of the reading. So now let's listen to a minute of the reading.
I keep hearing either Joseph or Giuseppe. Giuseppe is an Italian name, Joseph. Giuseppe. And if Giuseppe makes sense with anyone else, raise your hand. I know we're running short on time, but I'm hearing Giuseppe. Okay, is there a Giuseppe? I know Elizabeth, running out of time. I just want to see if there's a Giuseppe.
Yeah, if there's a Giuseppe, then we need to find out. So anybody who is, isn't that also Pinocchio, Jenna is saying?
That was Geppetto.
So
What was Pinocchio's creator was Geppetto. But if that is resonating with somebody, that will work.
okay, well, let's see. Robin's saying it's her son's nickname for his girlfriend. And then we also have Petra saying her Papa Joe. So is his real name Giuseppe, Petra? Could you just
Let's go back to the nickname. What was the nickname?
Papa Joe?
No, before that. There was boyfriend, girlfriend,
Hey, my son's nickname for his girlfriend, I guess, is Giuseppe.
and is the son in spirit?
Is the son in spirit? So let's see. Could you tell us, Robin, if your son is in spirit? Yes, she says yes.
Okay, let's bring them up, because if I'm getting Giuseppe and that was the nickname, that when it's right on point like that, that's it.
Several things happening there. Number one, he had to ask if the son was dead or not. Seems like that would be obvious if he's hearing from the son. Number two, at least two people had a way of connecting to the name Giuseppe. Number three, he didn't pick her. He didn't select her necessarily, Robin, the mother. She volunteered. And number four, the big one is he didn't say anything about your son having that nickname for his girlfriend. You, Robin, a mother who's in grief for her son, is the one who told Mark Anthony Giuseppe is a nickname my dead son used to use for his girlfriend. And lastly, the psychic medium says that that was evidence of a connection, spot on evidence that he was connecting to her dead son by saying the word Giuseppe. So let's look at this one more time. So within 24 hours, the mother has already forgotten how this reading went, and she is interpreting it to say that the psychic knew my son's nickname for his girlfriend was Giuseppe. And you guys just heard that is not true. That is not what happened. I do not believe that this mother, Robin, is lying. I believe she's misremembering, even though it's only been 24 hours or less. I believe that she is so desperate to get a reading with this psychic and to be in contact with her son that she is forgetting and mishearing. And this is an example of what a motivated sitter is. And as you also see, she says she was in shock hearing the name Giuseppe and having Mark pick me. Mark did not pick you. Well, he picked you from between two people, but he didn't pick you out of the gallery and say, your son's coming through and he wants to tell you about the nickname Giuseppe. And why would a dead son want to reach out to his mother and the code word is Giuseppe? That's a nickname he used for his girlfriend. I mean, that's like clear as mud. Unless they had some kind of code word or something like Houdini did with his wife that never happened. It just doesn't make sense. This is just one more example of a motivated sitter who so badly wants to have that connection that they're willing to not really clearly listen to what actually happened. And it's sad because this is how this people later tell you, I had this spot on reading, or they knew things there's no way anybody else could have known. Is exactly how it appears. And this is a perfect example of what is actually going on. Until you have that reading, that video, that audio to back it up, it could be anything that is going on. And this is a perfect example of that. Thank you all.